wanna do it all with you by my side. If you're in, meet me here tonight. Be brave and come along, I'll be your ride. Promise we don't need no brake lights. We can travel the world, so just say yes. Choose to do whatever comes next. This or that, getting drunk on whiskey on a Tuesday night, or drinking where I'm by an open fire.
Hey there everybody, welcome back. This is real short, really a minor vent video I suppose, but I figured I'd take a moment. We're out here at Beaver Creek State Park in Ohio, but on to the topic at hand. It seemed everybody really did enjoy watching, and still is watching, my Firmware 3.0 Nikon Z9 update video. And if you haven't, check that out. Oop, everything's reversed for me. I see on a lot of forums, Facebook groups, the loud minority, shall we say, has been complaining that their 3D tracking is acting wrong or messed up or broken or glitchy or something. When in reality, the 3D tracking is acting as intended. When you take your tiny little box and you put it on a subject, it will lock onto that subject like normal 3D tracking has for the past 10 to 15 years. But whenever it slowly loses focus on that one tiny little subject, especially if it's small, for example the kingfisher in my review video, and as you go frame by frame with it, you will see it has tiny little boxes that break off from the original 3D tracking area to try and keep up with the subject you selected. Now people online are trying to say that, well, my 3D tracking isn't working right. It has all these boxes all over the place. Looks like auto area focus from a Nikon Z6 or Z7. That's on purpose. And if you have a fast moving subject and you're trying to lock on something real small, doesn't take up a lot of your frame, like that kingfisher for example, you will see that the blue herons, the box stayed with them, and the box did kind of bounce around a little bit on the subject, but it stayed with it the whole time. It didn't just go to something in the background or something in the foreground or go to the water or anything like that for the most part. It definitely is improved upon the previous 3D tracking version. Look at the JPEG C60 photos in sequence. It's very clear that it keeps up with that frame by frame at 60 frames per second for a couple seconds. So you get like 200 pictures of in focus of a kingfisher skimming across the water. The previous 3D tracking wouldn't have done that. Now, I know people want the 3D tracking to be absolutely mint perfect, to never miss, have one box, follow it relentlessly, but that's just not how it's going to work. Even Sony's real-time tracking or Canon's, it's still going to bounce around a little bit. It's going to move around on it. And if you really need the eye of your bird in focus the entire time you're taking bird pictures, do you have no creativity in your soul? Honestly. Some of my favorite bird photos had nothing to do with bird eye autofocus. It was dynamic, and you put it right on the body of the bird and you're good to go. Now I know that's a bit of a rant, a vent, shall we say, but I kind of feel like it needed to be said because so many people out there do not read their manual, do not read the firmware updates, do not test things for themselves, don't try and understand why things work the way they work. So hopefully this spreads some light on the 3D tracking update, a little more in depth. And if it was entertaining or useful for you, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below while 3D tracking has been working for you. And until next time, I'll see you out there. Best of luck.